In a close-knit family where bonds had always been strong, one event led to a deep rift that no one had anticipated. Leo, a bright and sensitive 14-year-old, had always admired his Uncle Jack, seeing him as more than just a relative but as a role model and friend. They shared countless memories, camping trips, visits to the zoo, and a mutual passion for music and photography. Leo often spoke of following in Jack's footsteps, dreaming of a future that mirrored his uncle's path. When Jack announced his wedding to Mary, Leo was ecstatic. He looked forward to celebrating with the man he idolized. However, the excitement quickly turned to heartbreak when a mistake in the wedding planning shattered Leo's hopes. The resort where the wedding was to be held had a strict adults-only policy, meaning Leo, who was only 13 at the time, was uninvited. Despite his pleas and even offering his savings to help change the venue, his request was dismissed. In the end, he was told he was being selfish, and his tears were met with frustration. The day of the wedding came and went, but the wounds left on Leo's heart did not heal. He felt betrayed by the one person he trusted the most. From that moment on, Leo distanced himself from his uncle, refusing to engage in conversation or attend family events where Jack and Mary were present. Even when Jack and Mary offered to make up for it with a special vacation, Leo's response was cold. The trust was broken, and no gesture seemed sufficient to mend it. As months passed, the tension within the family grew. Leo's decision not to invite Jack and Mary to his birthday was a clear sign that he was not ready to forgive. His father's attempts to mediate were met with firm resistance. Leo's hurt ran too deep, and he was determined to hold on to his principles, even if it meant breaking ties with his beloved uncle. The situation came to a head during a family gathering, where the conversation turned to Leo's future plans. When asked if he still wanted to follow in Jack's footsteps, Leo's response was chilling. "Why would I want to be like him?" The words stung, leaving Jack devastated. It was a moment that revealed the depth of Leo's pain and the unlikelihood of a reconciliation anytime soon. That night, Jack accused his brother of fueling Leo's grudge out of jealousy, a claim that only deepened the divide. But the truth was more complex. Leo's father understood that forcing his son to forgive would not heal the wounds. It would only paper over them. He knew that forgiveness could not be coerced, and that Leo needed time to process his feelings and come to terms with the betrayal on his own terms. Forgiveness is a personal journey, one that cannot be rushed or demanded. While family harmony is important, it cannot come at the expense of an individual's emotional well-being. Leo's father chose to respect his son's feelings, understanding that true healing takes time. By allowing Leo to navigate his own path to forgiveness, he was teaching his son a valuable lesson about self-respect and the importance of emotional boundaries. In the end, the question is not whether Leo will ever forgive his uncle, but whether the family can accept that forgiveness must come from the heart, not from obligation.